What is the past life lesson you need to learn to move forward for 2021? Your past life, trees were very important for you. Look at the picture deeply and see if it even looks like something that you can recall, maybe even from childhood. Writing will be very important to heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. You need to draw on the energy of the tarantula. An important number for you is 48, to have financial discipline. When you get the tree card, it indicates you have a special relationship to trees. In ancient times, particularly in Celtic and Eastern European cultures, trees were considered sacred. The Druids looked to oaks for prophetic information, and ancient healers used tree ingredients such as willow bark for medicine. Your connection to trees may have been spiritual, including the ability to receive messages from them. In some cases, these seemingly non-sentient trees are animated by real souls. You may have even been a tree person or a tree diva in this life or a prior. This card asks you to spend more time connecting with trees for healing knowledge and inner peace. If you think about the trees made of paper, it's calling you twice to write. So maybe you were out in nature a lot in another life, but you need to start writing your experiences down and sharing them. For writing, you drew this card as validation of your dream to be a writer. Whether your medium is books, articles, or screenplays, the angels encourage you to explore writing as a career path. This will involve some self-discipline on your part, as you will need to spend time engaged in this activity on a daily basis. The angels remind you that writing is an art and not a science. Therefore, it can never be completely perfect. Your ego may whisper fears and insecurities inside your mind, designed to make you procrastinate about a writing project. If this occurs, call upon the angels, particularly the messenger angel, Archangel Gabriel, for confidence, clarity, and motivation. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. So it looks like, if you look at this completely, these four cards together, you need to get out in nature, reattach yourself to your past connection with, maybe you love camping, maybe you love just being outdoors, and especially with all of the things that have happened this year of being stuck inside, it's obvious that we're all feeling closed in and we're all feeling caged. So get out back into nature. Write about it. Share your feelings, share your thoughts, share your life lessons. This is what you need to overcome to get through in 2021, and it will actually help you with financial, it'll help you make your money. So your advice from Spirit is get back out there, get writing, don't let anything block your way, and you'll open up the doors to the side hustle, making that money that you need to make 2021 prosperous. This card indicates that you have a tremendous wisdom and knowledge from prior lifetimes that seek to resurface now. Even if you've never thought of yourself as particularly wise, this card indicates that you learned important lessons and information that will serve you and others if it's reawakened now. This card can indicate it's time for you to return to school or seek additional education of some sort. This may even be a sign that you've changed your career path. Your reemerging knowledge is guiding you towards work that is more meaningful. This card asks you to believe in yourself and know that you have what it takes to tackle a career related to your true interests and passions. You have a 4, which is working and perseverance. The 4 in numerology represents working, manifesting, creating. This card indicates a time to keep moving forward as you strive to achieve your hopes and dreams, because despite your current challenges, success is well within your reach. You're never given more than you can handle, and you have the strength and ability to make it through. So face your challenges head on with determination, courage, and faith. With perseverance and persistence, you can make your dreams come true. Tap into the elephant. You need this energy of the elephant for this life lesson. Elephants are unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. So you have a double wisdom. It's said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. So again, a double request to share what you know, that you'll get through this because you have everything you need. You have the wisdom, and the universe will show it to you. God will give it to you when you're feeling less than. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. Crystals will be important for you. Find the right one and share its energy. Draw on it, whatever one that may be. Life lesson. Father. Individuality with an 11 portal. Draw on the black egg. And creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. This card indicates that your father in this life was with you in prior lifetimes. Any issues you've had with your father likely began long ago. Look at the cards that you draw prior to and after this card, as they will yield clues about the previous lives that you two shared. He may not have been your father in those lives, though, as souls continue to reincarnate together in different roles. To break any negative patterns with your father's soul, be willing to release old anger and unforgiveness. This can be conscious or unconscious emotional energy stored in your psyche. Just your willingness to clear toxic relationship energy is enough to initiate the healing process. Remember that forgiveness doesn't mean that you approve of this person's actions. It simply means that you're no longer willing to carry around anger energy. Individuality, the number 11. This card indicates a need to embrace your individuality and be your true, authentic self. Rather than follow the crowd, you're being guided to break away from the pack and take the road less traveled. Instead of feeling like you're a square peg in a round hole, you're being encouraged to build your own square hole. By drawing this card, you're being called upon to step up to the plate and celebrate your uniqueness. At this time, you must have the courage to speak your truth and march to the beat of your own drum, despite the opinions of those around you. What others think of you isn't your business anyway, and it's impossible to please everybody, so you must focus on pleasing yourself. As you honor your individuality and feelings, you will reclaim your personal power and enhance your connection to Source. When you do so, you make your dreams come true. And here we have yet another synchronicity, the black egg. Speaking from an authentic voice and the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white noise. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We're drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in, books draw us in, the concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? And what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment in every situation. It's the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. Creative expression. Creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. You drew this card because you're likely feeling stuck or blocked. The angels are guiding you to awaken your creativity by engaging in art or craft without delay. This artistic endeavor doesn't need to be seen or heard by other people, and it's not necessarily the end product of your life purpose. It's the act of creative expression, not the form it takes, that's important here. When you work with light, sound, color, or music, your mind travels to higher dimensions where you can subsequently better hear your divine guidance. Creative expression is an outpouring of love and light that allows you to connect with God and the angels at a very high frequency. So while you're painting, playing music, sewing, making jewelry, arranging flowers, you'll receive wonderful ideas related to your life purpose. I think Spirit is asking you to take stock about what you deem makes you worthy. Be your own individual and don't live your life for your parents, whether it's your mother, your father, your siblings. Live your life for yourself. That is where your truth, that is your black egg. You will be happy once you are honest with yourself and stop trying to live someone else's life or the expectation that they've had for you. They have their chance to live their own life and you just need to live yours. Native American is the past life card that you've drawn. And it says for the Native American, this card signifies you had an important past life as a Native American, which is connected to your current journey in this life. If you've been drawn to Native American artifacts, cultures, and spirituality, this is because they're familiar to your soul. Studying Native American teachings can help you awaken ancient memories and knowledge that you already have stored within you. This card can also signify indigenous cultures from other countries as well. Perhaps you have some hidden anger or pain because of a battle or loss during your time as an indigenous person. As with other past life traumas, a session with a qualified regressionist can help you heal this old energy. In this way, you can retain the lessons and love from that lifetime and release painful blocks. Fitting with that life lesson of your past life as a Native American is surrender. 91. This card indicates a number to surrender your attachment to a particular situation or a preferred outcome because your inability to let go is impeding your success. Desperation blocks manifestation. Therefore, the more you struggle to attract your desire, the more you push it away. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to detach from the situation and surrender the outcome to the divine. In order to attract what you want, you must give the universe space to deliver your request. This can only be achieved by getting out of the way so that everything can unfold as it should. It isn't your job to make it happen. It is simply your job to allow it to happen. When you surrender the outcome to the divine, you let the magic flow. That is a lesson in expectations. You have to surrender to how the universe is going to get you where you ask it to take you. You still have to do things. It's not saying you just sit, but you do have to allow it to take you down paths, even if you can't make the connection to why it's taking you there. Just allow it to be. The animal energy that will help you with your past life lesson is camel, a resourceful, independent, and knows oneself. The camel can handle absolutely anything as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, which is judgment or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, like fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. So the camel is a lesson in being self-sufficient and knowing how to handle your emotions, how to guide yourself, trust your instincts and guide yourself because you already have everything you need. And when you don't, talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Your angels are always there for you. Your spirit guides, your ancient ancestors, they're waiting for you. You just need to ask. This card indicates that one or more of the people in your current life are from previous lifetimes. You both ended your relationships with karmic imbalances. This means that one or both of you are most likely harboring old feelings that need to be healed and released. When this occurs, you will be set free from recurring, destructive, and toxic relationship patterns. In some cases, this card will arise when there's a reunion with a beloved soul from a previous life. Perhaps you finally reconnected with a romantic partner from your past, or a new relationship is bringing you great joy. With healthy past life connections, you'll immediately feel a sense of comfort and familiarity. New beginnings. This card indicates a time of new beginnings where there will be plenty of opportunities to create a fresh start. These opportunities play a very important part in catapulting you to where you need to be, so it's in your best interest to follow them wherever they may lead. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to find the inner strength and courage to step into the unknown, to feel and fear, and do it anyway and create a brand new life. The Vulture. The guardian and purifier, essential for rebalance. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. Music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. This card comes to you like a messenger angel, signaling the need for more music in your life. Music opens your soul to receiving divine guidance so that you'll confidently walk upon the pathway of your life purpose. Play whatever draws your interest and notice how each song affects your mood, body, and energy level. Life lesson, trust, and faith. The question that you're asking today is connected to the levels of trust and faith that you have. These two qualities affect the amount of fulfillment, peace, and joy you experience. If you find that you don't trust yourself, others, or even life itself, the reason may be rooted in prior lifetimes. This card may also indicate a past lifetime where you were betrayed by a specific person who is in your current life. This is also true with respect to the amount of faith you have in the universe or God. Look at the other cards that you drew surrounding this one for clues as to which lives may be shattered or boosted your faith or trust. You drew this card as a sign to have faith and trust that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. While it's true that you learned from your past, it's also important to live in this moment without clouding it with past pain. And if your faith and trust issues are directed at certain individuals, listen to these feelings as they may be red flagging warnings to heed. You can forgive someone for past lifetimes and also follow your inner guidance to avoid him or her if it is a warning for you to distrust this person. Health. Number 71. This card indicates a need to focus on your well-being and self-care. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to explore practices and behaviors that can enhance your physical, emotional, and mental health. Whether you explore conventional or alternative methods, it's important at this time to put your health and happiness first. Study. This card indicates you need additional information to feel confident about your career path, and fortunately, the angels are guiding you clearly in this regard. Please notice your reoccurring ideas and feelings about taking classes, engaging a mentor, reading a book, or other forms of research and study. You're also receiving signs from above that point you in supportive directions. For example, several people may recommend the same book to you in a short span of time. This indicates that the angels are delivering their guidance to you through other people's messages. And the energy to draw on for your life lesson to get through 2021 is the Phoenix. Freedom from suffering and past karma, reincarnation. Rise from the ashes. The Phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The Phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication. The essence of the Phoenix is with us when we realize we've been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the Phoenix is lit and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we've done. The stuckness and dead weight falls into the ashes, and lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the Phoenix lifts our spirits up, and we begin to recognize ourselves.